Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as India. So before we start playing today, let's briefly return to the previous episode and to the gold that appeared seemingly out of nowhere. As many of you noticed, it was our spy who managed to steal it, and because it wasn't a bug, I don't mind using the money. If it was a bug, I would just burn the rest of the gold, just buy units and then disband them, so that we wouldn't take advantage of something that shouldn't be in the game. But because it was our spy who managed to steal it, I'm perfectly fine with that. The reason why Brazil had that much money is in their unique ability, and they will again get the money back. They'll get even more. In the end game, they can get insane amount of gold, so it's not like it will completely like destroy their economy or anything. They will probably like 30 gold get the money back easily. And it all lies here. When a golden age begins, 40% of the golden age points is converted into gold and tourism. It's also insane amounts of tourism. We may have to take out Rio at some point. So we just got lucky that right after the golden age started, our spy finished the operation and stole the money right away. When we check the amount of golden age points that we need to start the new golden age, our new golden age is 13,000. So that's that would be how much? Like 5,000, something like that. There will be 5,000 gold. Their golden ages are more expensive because, of course, the number increases with with every golden age. So if it was 12,000, they're probably like two golden ages ahead. The next golden age is probably gonna give them like 16, 17,000. We can see that the numbers can get pretty ridiculous in like information era. You can easily get 40,000, something like that. But we definitely got lucky. It's gonna help us a lot. It will help us to recover from the losses that we suffered in the war with America. We lost the trade route, so that's something I'll probably already buy a cargo ship here. I want to buy all 5, of course, as soon as possible, so we can send them out as soon as the war ends. Oh, by the way, about Chicago, I'm not gonna attack it yet. If the war lasts long enough until we get rifling, then I'll quickly upgrade our cannon, and once we have field guns and indirect fire, so that we don't have to stress out about the stupid forests here, then with indirect fire, Chicago should fall in like 3 turns. So then we're gonna attack. Also with rifling, we will get fusiliers, so the front line in front of the field guns is gonna be a lot more like reliable. Okay, that's that. How much do we have? 56, 5,700. I think we're gonna use the rest to help our capital a little bit. We want a public school as soon as possible. We want opera house as soon as possible. We want all the other things as soon as possible as well, but these are the most important right now. Fine. How are we doing otherwise? Wanted to check here, this continent. Look at all the antiquity sites. Oh yeah, and we will be getting landmarks here. I almost forgot that with 2 landmarks inside our territory, that means 1 extra vote in the Congress. So we definitely want landmarks. 1, 2, 3. No, this one is too far. What is Rio doing, by the way? Go. We'll have to check next turn when they lose all the progress towards the one there. Brazil is terrible, yep. There goes Braga. Now the problem is that America gets access to the sea here. It's gonna take some time to like rebuild Braga, but eventually they'll just start spamming ships here, and we will have like no safe trade routes. How are they doing? They're about to get the merchant, diplomat, scientist is quite close. And they are building, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. They'll now focus on archaeologists, so we have to do the same thing. Okay, one more upgrade. There's still so much room to expand. Fortify. Let's see if they try to attack us. How are we doing? 4,000. Next. There is the Slater Mill. We knew about that. Are you at war with anybody? With Portugal and with Shaka? Losing grasp. Is it worth sending a diplomat there? Or not a diplomat, an envoy? Well, we have to avoid the Lancer, that's for sure. How many buildings are we missing? And is it gonna make a difference if I look windmill? No, not at all. In that case... more science, I think. If I unlock this, this is probably gonna make a difference, yeah. Let's get Opera House as quickly as possible. Does this city have enough people for another guild? Size 24, 21, 21, 20. So you will definitely get a guild. Our capital will also get a guild. Then we'll have to find one more city. Probably this one, and we'll just unlock the production. Or I could build it here. Stop working the merchants. 78, it's a pretty long time still. Why are we working the merchants, by the way? We wanted to work them for some time and we are losing money. But here I'd definitely rather work this tile and one of the sea tiles. Okay, 2400. We need to build 3 more public schools. So I'm thinking we could pay for those. Oh, 2 more public schools. We already have a public school here. Let's get the science as quickly as possible. And we are broke again. Yeah, no, we can't afford to spend anymore. We need to have at least some reserve. Oh, that was over 12,000 gold and it disappeared in like 4 turns. Holy crap. Are there any quests or anything? I don't want to lose the vote. How does it look like with the World Congress? We have 7 votes, 4 for Persia. Yeah, people are getting more and more. I'm afraid that Mongolia with Darius are gonna stop this ban. Oh, with the world religion proposal, maybe not. How much time do we have? 8 turns. There's no way I get a diplomatic unit to if in time. Plus there is a Portuguese city being sieged. So there are some American ships around. Yeah, I think we'll have to just accept the fact that we're gonna lose that alliance. 45. America, listen, be reasonable. No, can't even talk to him yet. 45, go. How many points can we get? 8,300? Where's Golden Age? That's almost enough to start another Golden Age. I think I'm gonna use one more to get the great work. But all the other artists will be used for Golden Ages. Even think about using this one for a Golden Age. Let me check. Do we need a great work of art? This is work of art or artifacts. We'll be getting artifacts. This is all work of art or artifacts. Artifacts, writing. These are art or artifact. Yeah, we can just go with artifacts. Okay, let's get the Golden Age points. Yeah, and here the number was even before the increase, so we'll get the next Golden Age right after this one ends. Portugal, can I get the gold back? Do I need the gold? That's another question, because it's quite expensive and we don't have any money to spare, basically. We are on 100%. Oh, we don't care about gold. We could use incense. Anybody selling incense? No. Next. How many tags does Mongolia have? 46, we have 43. That's not too bad. And we are about to get a scientist. Excuse me. Open borders. I think we can give him open borders. I don't see any problem with that. How many tags do you have, buddy? 38. There is no way he'll be able to do anything inside our territory, like stealing archaeological sites or anything like that. Now we can accept. Okay, Mumbai demands silver. Anybody? Anybody offering silver? We should probably check here. Zulus have silver. America has, yeah, well, America has 3, so maybe after the war. Brazil has 1 incense. Let's check Shaka. Nope. What's that with the incense? Oh, Brazil. Yep, that's probably not gonna happen. What is he doing? Just spamming archaeologists? Yeah. Do I want to keep the frigate? Because I would much rather get a corvette. I'm gonna keep it for now. I don't have time to build a corvette. But eventually I'm probably gonna replace it. Although we can upgrade it to a cruiser if we get more iron somehow. No. We want corvettes so that we can upgrade them into ironclads that don't need any strategic resources. There may actually be a bug, because I think ironclads should require iron. 45. Next. How much is this upgrade? 300. It's not too bad. I'm just making sure that the upgrade does not need any strategic resources. Okay, go. What was it? Almaty seeks what? Almaty seeks great scientist. Well, that's a pretty well-timed quest. Construct East India Company, got us Golden Age points. More Golden Age points. Lost global monopoly and gems. No, I don't think so. That's just the East India Company kicking in. Because it changed the overall amount of gems available on the map, so the game had to recalculate. Much influence does he have? 353. We'll get 235. Wow, 800. That's a lot. 400. They want you to connect T to your network. Isn't T banned? Yeah. That might be a problem. 143, one operation against Darius. You need one more spy because there's no way I'm moving the guy from Rio. He's just way too effective, and we need someone in our capital. So I'll have to wait until we get into the next era. Then we can maybe try something against Darius. I'm not sure if that's really worth it. It's gonna take a very long time, most likely. And it's like 3 turns worth of science. Just, I mean, nice, but is it worth like risking a spy because of that and waiting, I don't know, 50 turns before he can even do any actions? So you want wine. Let's wait. I'll check who is willing to pay the most. They're 5 turns away from rifling. Yeah, I think we will try to take Chicago during this war. How many tags does he have? 39. I could probably try to vassalize him. Because these 4 cities, there's no way you're gonna be able to defend them. And then that leaves him with 3 more. 4 more. Braga should be able to take that. If I send the Corvette, I could just take it right now. Of course, I would lose it right after that, but I could do that as the last thing during the war, right before we peace out. I might be able to get enough score to vassalize him. Problem is that would drag me most likely into some wars with Mongolia that I don't want. Maybe I'll just wipe him out here. We'll see about that. It's probably gonna be next episode. Horses to Shaka ended. Shaka, do you want horses? Not really. Listen, I'll sell you 3. Did you pay 4 gold per turn? No. How is he doing in the war? And his city is being sieged. Oland is being sieged. That's bad. How many tags does he have? 39 against, what was it? 47. Holy shit. Yeah. Shaka's capital needed to be here, then he would probably be able to defend it. Of course, ideal would be here. Oh, I really hope he can stay independent. Well, at least for as long as possible. I don't think he'll be able to stay independent forever. Next. What was that? Oh, you want to peace out. Yeah, not yet. I'm too close. I'll check how expensive the upgrades are gonna be. And if we have enough money to upgrade, then we'll attack Chicago. Do I want a Lancer? I don't think so. This should be safe. Okay, go. Open borders. Do I want to give you open borders? Oh, and I forgot to check the wine. Sure, I'll just sell it to him. Not sure about the open borders for him though. 40 tax. No, I think I can give him open borders. So if he asks again, I'll agree. Okay, let's see how the votes changed. We are at 10, 8 for Darius. Brazil is falling behind. That's important. How is America doing? 6. Choose host. Well, that's simple. That will give us 1 extra vote if we succeed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mongols actually voted for us here. Let's lock the food for now. I still want to grow. Probably to size like 25, something like that, and then we're just gonna lock all the relevant specialists. Wait. How are we doing happiness-wise? Still perfectly fine. So it's gonna be 1 guild here, another one here, and sure, let's get the last one here. I think I want the museum first. Also, can I get the Hermitage? Not yet, we need the Opera House first, I think. One more turn, go. Oh, and our archaeologists are finished, so we want a landmark. This one should be done as well. It's also gonna be a landmark. There, that should give us 1 more vote. Maybe need a turn for the game to process the change. If I open the city screen... probably need 1 more turn. Go. Whoa. Really? America has Fusiliers? You had to research them like on this turn. 1 turn before we get to them. I'm just curious what he is around here. Okay. So how much is the upgrade? Ooh. That's a lot of money. How much is this upgrade? It's okay. Probably can't take Chicago. They're just too light. I'd have to take it in next like 5 turns before he gets an arsenal there. How much money does he have? I think if I can somehow get cash for those upgrades. Mongolia became host. Okay, I didn't expect that. For Portugal, even if Mongolia didn't become a host, we wouldn't. How many votes does Mongols or do Mongols have now? Where is he? He has 7. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Well, let's queue up. Opera House. We need the culture as soon as possible, so museum. And I think I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'll have to think about this war. Let me check the numbers. There's no way. I needed to attack before he got the Fusiliers, and with our units being upgraded, that's not an option anymore. The arsenals will start showing up. Yeah, I think we'll just accept the peace treaty. I could fight him for a while to get some experience. Braga is too healthy now. 117. Yeah, so it's too healthy for us to at least liberate it. The problem is, if I accept the peace treaty, is he gonna declare in 15 turns again? Well, I'll have to think about this off camera a little bit. I like the more I'm thinking about it, the more it looks like to me that we are just too late. I'm surprised we are not fast enough. He didn't really have any other choice. I needed to go for archaeology first, so that delayed the rifling, of course. But if I didn't go for archaeology, of course, Petrov would take everything here, and that would almost like guaranteed a culture victory for him if we had, I don't know, 25 turns advantage on archaeology. Well, we'll see. As I said, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're going to join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.